Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Now, for the last couple hours, I've been pressure canning chicken. Yes, chicken. So I'm going on my second case of chicken. And what you do is you get yourself some pint-sized jars, or you can use quart. This is for me and the husband, and some of it's for the dogs, because I make my own homemade dog food with the chicken. All you do is add rice and some peas, carrots, dog-friendly vegetables. Okay, you gotta be careful what vegetables you feed your dogs. But you got to sterilize your jars, wash them out with soap and water, rinse them out very good. I know I don't go into showing every nitty-gritty detail and making very long videos like a lot of YouTubers do. But you wash your jars, soap and water, rinse them out really good with super hot water, and then I rinse them out with vinegar water. Okay, and then you want to cube up your meat, which is very time consuming, like the hamburger, it's time consuming. Okay, and these ones I'm actually using wide mouth jars, same ones per, but the PUR, they're called, canning jars. It's the only ones we can find right now. Ball mason jars are very hard to find. But I did not like the PUR lids. Why? Because a couple of them buckled up, which I've never had canning jars lids do that before, and I'm like, weird. But I'm going to show you what it looks like here in a second. But you want to wash your jars, soap and water, whether they're pint or quarts. I'm doing pints. Okay, it takes 75 minutes for my altitude for hamburger, chicken, any kind of raw packed meat method. Okay, I rinse them out really good with hot water, and then I rinse them out with some vinegar water to make sure they're nice and clean. I do soak my lids in hot water. You don't have to, it's not required by Ball, but I do. Just that extra step I take. Okay, and then I take a little bit of chicken broth, which is just any old chicken broth. I just use this stuff. Okay, you want to put just a little tiny bit in the bottom of the jars, about that much, because the chicken will make its own juice, but I've learned that it does take just a little bit of broth, and then I'll add about a half a teaspoon of salt. Why salt? Because salt is a preservative. It helps preserve your food. Okay, so I do add a little bit of salt. Okay, then you want to bring your pressure up to 10 pounds. Depends on your altitude. Okay, and then you bring it up. Once it's up to 10 pounds, you start your timer for 75 minutes. These jars are actually still hot, so I have to use my tongs to pull them out. This is what it will look like done. There's chicken. As you can see, it made a lot of broth. Like I said, it cost me a couple $100 to get all this chicken. I'm try to pull out another jar here. I'm letting them cool down before I remove the rings. If I can pull another one out. I do remove the rings once they are cooled down. There's another jar. Just chicken, cubed up. I cut it up with meat scissors. I just cube it up. Then once it's all cooled down, I actually remove all the rings, and you can store it that way. And I also hang on to the Ball mason jar box or the PUR box, and I store my meat in there. I will label each jar. I'll wipe them down. Once they're cooled down, I will wipe them down with some vinegar water. And you want to add just a little vinegar to your water. That way, a lot of people have hard water. It won't leave hard water stains on the outside of your jars and on top of your lids. Okay, you want to fill the water to about halfway up your jars. Okay, now the pint size, it don't take that much water, about a pitcher plus a little vinegar. Okay, right now I'm letting this one pressure build up. Voila. And as you can see, I just started it a couple minutes ago. This is on a propane gas stove inside an RV. This is all RV living, prepping, canning. And you can can inside an RV. I'm showing you that we do it. Okay, so with that being said, it's just that easy to pressure can hamburger and meat. Make sure you go back and watch the hamburger video if you haven't. And with all this heat from canning, my sugar wants to keep dropping, so I gotta get my sugar back up again. Yep, again. Once these are cool, I'll remove the rings. Then I will store it in my food pantry. You want to store your meat in a cool, dark, dry place. Okay, they will store up to 5 years. Okay, just like when you buy canned meat in the grocery store. And I hope everybody takes this to heart, because look at the problems we're having with gasoline right now. You would not believe the ways people are trying to buy gas in grocery bags, in gas cans. One guy got 5 gas cans, put them in the back of his Hummer, got in, lit up a cigarette, and kaboom. It doesn't take rocket scientists to know you cannot store gas in grocery bags, paper bags, just saying, or put it in the back of your vehicle in a Hummer or Jeep and light up a cigarette, because you're going to go boom, kaboom. Okay? Now, supposedly they spent $5 million to get the pipeline back up and running, but there is still a lot of gas shortages in states. Kentucky, Tennessee, Virginia, all that stuff. I know. I have children living in those states. On down. I mean, it's basically from Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, on up the East Coast. And right now, it's like the toilet paper. People are hoarding the gasoline. Oh, yeah. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. I know I don't get into great details, but I do explain step by step how to do it, how long to pressure can, and I'll go by your altitude, like I said, to find out how many minutes you need to pressure can, because some may be 90 minutes. Okay, so with that being said, I hope everybody enjoyed this video, and take care, and don't forget to give a thumbs up. Bye guys, I will see you later. Tomorrow I'm going to pressure can potatoes, and I will show you how to do that one too.